Hey everyone, this is Brian from Horsetown Jumpers, based here out of Southern California in Norco. Today's video is going to be about how to roll up a bounce house. Specifically, this is my 15-foot volcano slide. It's a single lane water slide. As you can see in the background, I've just finished up cleaning. So I just finished cleaning this unit. So I'm going to show you how I roll up my units, specifically these water slides. So come stay tuned and follow along. Obviously, after deflating the bounce house, I'm gonna I walk around it, making sure I take out all the air that I can. The more air that you take out, the better, or the tighter the roll. So really important just to stomp it out. Obviously, if there's two of you, you guys can knock this out really quick. But just stomp, take out as much air as possible. I'm gonna clip this on because the next thing I'll do is I'm gonna pull the back end. So this is the back of the slide. I am gonna pull this forward so that I can clearly see. So I can clearly see the back. So now, as you can see, the back here is like a square. It's a square. I want to bring the top of the slide forward so I can have a square in the back. Then I'll stomp this down. And I'm gonna fold these sides in. So you can see this is the bottom, right? I want to see blue along the back, and I want to see blue, which is the bottom, along the side too. So I'm going to fold these sides in, and I'm going to crease it so that it stays all the way to the front, right? Now I'm going to come back to this side. Here's blue. Now I want to see blue all along this side as well. So just fold this in. Cool. So now basically it's a rectangle where everything's flattened for the most part, and it's just one big rectangle. Now once that's complete and you feel like, so you can see there's still more air in here. I should stomp this out a little more. But once you think that there's all of the air, or as much that you can take out as much as possible, once you think that's complete, you're then going to come to the front of the pool. You're going to bring in, if you're by yourself, grab in the center of the pool and then just walk backwards. To where now you can see the end of this pool line, so that you see the bottom again. Okay, now it's just a perfect like rectangle again, or square, right? You're still keeping that form, and everything is inside on the pool, and on the outside is the actual liner, or the bottom of the pool. So once you bring this in, you stomp on it a little more. Make this flat as possible. The next step is to grab in the center, and on all my slides I grab in the center on the stair side first. Now it's a lot easier with two people. If there was two people, one guy would get on this side, the other guy would get on that side. You guys would flip it over. But since I'm by myself, I'm gonna get in the center. I'll get the bottom, and I'll pull about halfway. Then I step here to crease the slide. That way it doesn't flop back forward. And then I go to both sides and flip over the sides. What's unique about this slide from Dolphin Jumpers is there's a patch here that when I step on it, it allows a lot of the air to come out. So I'll start stepping on this side. And it's just pushing the air out. So it makes this a lot more flat. I'll just do this once or twice. And get this as flat as possible. Then I do the other side. Step on it, crease, make sure that so it doesn't flop back over. Open that up. Cool. And do the same thing. Stomp on it again to get as much air out as possible. And if you're wondering, Brian, how do you have a camera following you this entire time? And my beautiful wife is filming me, probably laughing at me this entire time, but you gotta do what you gotta do. All right, once you get this flat, or you stomp on it as much as you think you can, or you can get it as flat as possible, you're gonna get your tie downs. You're gonna go to the end. You'll fold these lower tubes inside. You'll get the end of your tie down, and you're just gonna flip these underneath. Just like that. So those are in. You're presetting those. So when you're done with the roll, you're gonna flip these tie downs down, and it's nice and easy to start tying down. So then we'll head over here. Everybody varies on how they roll up slides. I roll pool to the back. Some people believe that if you go back to the pool, that you're pushing a lot of the water, which is very true. My science behind this is that because the blower tubes are behind and I have those two squares that are in the liner of the slide, that I'm actually pushing all the air out, which is gonna make this a lot smaller, a lot tighter. And then when you're storing things and you have a lot of slides or inflatables in your garage, you have more space. It looks neater. So that's my science. Well, that's my theory, is that I'd rather have a nice tight roll. Might be a little heavy. There might be still a little water in here, but I'm not worried about it. So the hard part, obviously, again, you can have a second person. It makes a big difference, but because this part is so thick, I can't start a nice tight roll. So for this part, I get a nice, I fold it in half, and then I step on it. This is where you start getting your nice tight rolls. You really want downward pressure on these, because if you pick up and you move this and you pick up and there's this gap now that you left, now your whole roll is gonna have this big floppy lob of a roll. So you want this nice and tight, keeping a lot of downward pressure. And when you're taking a break, I just put a knee on it. When you're ready to go do a squat. Don't do this, you're gonna mess up your back. Get a squat and up. Gotta take a little break. Squat up. And now the hard work's done. Anybody told you that this was easy, they lied to you. This is tough work. But if you run the company well, it's a profitable business. So because we put these tie downs underneath, I didn't have to finish my roll and then get them and throw them under. I threw them under when it was nice and light, able to throw them. Makes your life a lot easier. And you go ahead and tighten these down. And that's it. This is how you roll a 15-foot slide. This is how you can roll. This is how I roll my 18-foot slides, and this is how I roll my 22-foot slides. They're all the same. Deflate, pull the back, flatten out, pull forward, flatten it out more, flip the stair side first, flatten that out more, then you flip the opposite side, flatten that out, and then you roll from pull to the back. This is Brian Hoyce with Horsetown Jumper Rentals here out of Southern California. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope this was helpful for you. If you want to see more videos, please like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you want to see. I'll make a video about it. Thank you. God bless.